Dear Mr. Hajiev, dear Chairman Suleymanov, dear Excellencies, dear colleagues, distinguished guests, I would like to express gratitude to the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the UNDP for organizing this important event, and the European Union is very glad to be a part of it. We have been one of the biggest international supporters of Azerbaijan's demining effort and are happy to see increased attention on this important issue. Humanitarian demining is a precondition for the sustainable development of territories affected by conflict. It is also a great challenge for a society, and we support ANAMA to build large and inclusive partnerships to carry out this task. We also work closely with the UNDP, that is one of our main partners in the country, and with whom we share objectives and values. In our experience, civil society organizations also can make a great contribution in this area, especially through awareness raising and mine risk education of local communities. The European Union and its member states are top donors for mine action. The European Union external action is guided by the 2030 agenda, and we are committed to work together with the government of Azerbaijan in achieving the SDGs. The European Union, through its European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operations, ECHO, provided support to address the needs of the most important tasks and the most vulnerable among the people directly affected by the conflict, including children and IDPs. The European Union is the largest supporter of UNDP action, including support to ANAMA with 2.5 million euros, with more than 1.5 million euros earmarked for humanitarian demining, expected to benefit over 40,000 people. The European Union also supports UNICEF with almost €500,000 euros for mine risk education, projected to reach 100,000 people, mostly children and IDP families. We have also supported Links Europe in mine risk education and advocacy for landmine-free South Caucasus. In the long term, for the EU, it is important to conduct demining of regained territories of Azerbaijan in order to enable the reconstruction and subsequent returns of the population. And we want to do much more. We are looking at further increase of our support to demining in the region. We are working on a substantial new allocation, larger than the previous one. We are in close communication with the UNDP, the Mine Advisory Group, and ANAMA to shape up this support, and hope to be able to announce it and start its implementation soon. Why is the European Union so committed to supporting the demining efforts and ban on landmines? Us in the EU have our own difficult history with conflicts and destruction, and know firsthand the pain and devastation a war causes. As we often say, the European Union started off as a peace project, and we want to use this experience to help peace projects also elsewhere. Landmines are a terrible weapon, designed to cause as much damage and pain as possible. They do not discriminate and kill soldiers and civilians alike. Worldwide, about 80% of landmine victims are civilians, including children. It is important to think about it again now when another war is happening on the continent. It is important we keep in mind that demining is ultimately about people like us and our families. It's because of this humanitarian aspect, these people, that it is so important for us to support the demining efforts for their lives, safety of places where they will return, and for future development and prosperity. However, it's good to remember that the issue is bigger than just clearing the mines of the past wars. We also want to make sure there won't be any more mines in the future. The European Union is a strong supporter of the Ottawa Convention to ban anti-personnel mines, which has been ratified by all 27 EU member states. We would support also and promote its universalization and full implementation, and we would support perspective of future joining of South Caucasus, including Azerbaijan, to this convention. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude with reassurance that the European Union will continue supporting Azerbaijan and South Caucasus in efforts to address the threat of mines and explosive remnants of war, including by providing expert advice, assistance to conflict-affected populations, rehabilitation and reconstruction. Thank you.